Okay, in this video, I am going to talk about how to manage your email account's storage space. Um, right now, I'm logged into webmail with my email address, and you can see that I have a quota of 500 megabytes, and I'm already approaching 350 megabytes. So what will eventually happen is that this will get close to 500, and then maybe somebody sends me an email with a large attachment, say a 20 megabyte attachment, and I won't get the email because I'm too close to quota, so the email won't show up. And then they'll get a notice saying the email was rejected, and a whole bunch of drama ensues. Let's just say that. So, how do we prevent this from happening? I am a big fan of IMAP email setups. I really love it because you can take a look at emails on your phone, your laptop, your tablet, your desktop. If they're all using the same IMAP account, then they all share the exact same list of emails, which is a really good thing. So I recommend that you set up all your devices with IMAP accounts. The problem with IMAP accounts, though, is that all of the mail is stored on the mail server. It's not stored on your local devices. So very quickly, what happens is you approach this quota limit, and eventually you're going to stop losing or start missing emails that you don't want to miss. So how do we fix this? Okay. Well, I run Macs and iPhones, etc. So I'm an Apple guy. So this is how you do it on an Apple. In the future, I may produce another video which will show you different methods for doing this on different technologies, but for today, it's Apple. So here I am in Mac Mail. I recommend if you're going to do this, do it on your computer that you're going to, somewhere where you have enough space that you can store the emails locally. Don't try to set this up on your phone. Um, you're further ahead to use your desktop computer or your notebook, whichever. In my case, this is my iMac that I'm setting this up on. So here on the left, you'll see a list of all of your mailboxes. I've got a whole slew of them in here. We're going to create a new one in a second. If you can't see this list, then you can, if you can see this bar, you can either just click here and that will toggle it on and off. If you can't see this, I'm pretty sure under view you can go by no, I'm pretty sure that should be there the whole time. You may need to customize your toolbar to display that, but at any rate. So what we need to do is we need to create a new mailbox here. So I'm just going to go, if I hover this, you'll see a little plus icon appear. Click on that. And you want the location to say on my Mac. This is important. And what you name this is up to you. I don't think you can use the word archive because I'm pretty sure archive is a reserved term. So in my case, I'm just going to say old mail to Bob and click OK. Now you may not see that immediately, but if you didn't have any custom mailboxes or local mailboxes set up, it should appear right here. I had mine set up to hide, so I just click show, and here's the list of all the different ones I have set up on mine. And there's the mailbox that I just created, old mail to Bob. And if I click on it, you'll see it's empty. So what do we do? With your inbox selected, what you're probably going to want to do is sort by date. And if you click on that little drop down, you'll see I have sorted by date, and the newest messages are on the top. That means that if I wanted to get rid of older emails, I'd have to scroll all the way to the bottom. I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to say oldest messages at top. And then scroll all the way to the top. And these are the oldest messages that are in my inbox. These ones are ancient. Not even sure how those ones ended up in there. They're very old. Oh well. Good examples to use. But anyway, normally you would do this and then you would select the ones that you want to move and just sort of drag them in there. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to go with the newest messages at the top, just so I can show you how this relates. So here's a brand new email I just got from Home Hardware. There's another one from PC Optimum and Martin Clinic and Triangle Rewards. So let's switch back over to webmail, and we can see there are these emails. And they're flagged as not read. There's two flagged as not read. I haven't opened them yet. And there's the Triangle Rewards one, and there's Martin Clinic. So we don't really need to do anything inside webmail, which is good. Who wants to have to log into webmail? Nobody. So I'm just doing this to show you what's going to happen to them, because this is a good representation of what's actually happening on the mail server in real time. So let's switch back over to here, and let's just select these first 4 items that we had. And there's 2 ways to do this. You can either right click and select move to, and then select the mailbox on my Mac that you created, in my case old mail to Bob. Or the other way to do it is to simply click and drag them and drop them in that mailbox. So now if I look at that, I'll see there's the 4 that I just created. And now those have been downloaded to this Mac. So even if I don't have an internet connection, I can still open them and check them out. They're there. They're on this Mac. However, because I moved them to this Mac, they won't be available on my iPhone or say my MacBook. They won't be available there because they've been moved. So let's take a look back on the server now, and we'll see. It says that these items have been deleted, all 4 of them. Now, what happens on the server is it treats these items as deleted, so they're not going to be gone immediately. They're still going to be sort of in limbo. If you wanted to, you could go into your webmail and you could move these back to the inbox, like so. Nope, call me a liar. So, sorry. If you simply click on this, it will undelete it. So you could theoretically retrieve them if you accidentally moved them there, but there's a better way to do it. If you accidentally moved something in there, there's no reason why here on in the mail app on your Mac, with looking in your old mail, the mailbox that you created, there's no reason why you can't also go the other way. So you've dragged them into this from the server. You can drag them from here back to your inbox, which is on the server. And then if we come back here to the server, you're going to see that it's now got 2 items here. This one I undeleted, but this was the one that I just dragged back. And you'll see, so it's treating it as a new email. So this one will eventually be deleted by the system, usually in about 2 weeks, because it's theoretically been marked as trash. So it's going to get all these ones that are marked as deleted will eventually be erased from the server, freeing up space and any items that you need to put back on there, you can do so. And these items are available to all of your other IMAP devices. So it's really the best of both worlds. And it's a great way to manage your mail. So this is my recommendation. It works for me, and obviously you're going to probably want to be dragging more than just 4 or 5 emails in. So be aware that when you do drag them in, depending on the size of the emails and the attachments for those emails and how many emails you're dragging in, it may take a little while for them to copy over. You can see here, this was an old import from a pop mail account that I had a long time ago, and there was like over 17,000 emails in it, and it took an hour or more to move it all. It was a crazy amount of email to move, and there were a lot of attachments. So anyway, as your emails come in, get rid of the trash immediately, and they will be trashed on the server and eventually will leave the server. And if there are emails in there that are older that you don't want to put into the trash, create a new mailbox on my Mac, give it a name, and just drag them into that, and then you'll have them available. And if you need to restore, you can always go back and drag from here back to your inbox, and they'll go back to your inbox and they'll be available to all of your other IMAP devices. So, hope this helps you out. It helps me out. Thanks for watching.